This is coming to an end soon. And let me tell you why. The issue with energy drinks is that while they'll give you a kick, it comes at a cost. Several costs. One can has the same amount of caffeine level like 2 to 3 espressos and an excessive amount of sugars. It easily gives you jitters and it can lead to obesity on the long run, and on top of that, for being a highly acidic and carbonated drink, it actually erodes your dental and gut health. But the marketing power of these energy drinks has been so strong that they are still everywhere, slowly poisoning us. That's why I stopped drinking coffee several years ago as well. It was an overkill. I felt like it's addictive and it often overexcited me, and with my heart racing in my mouth, it in fact made it impossible for me to get normal work done. I knew that the energy market has been completely broken, but I wasn't yet sure that I would ever want to do anything about this. Then last year around this time, I've started working on a project that could bring a new, truly healthy alternative to the market. It's a functional chewing gum, so that means that it's a gum and not a gummy product that combines electrolytes and nootropics to help you better manage your energy. Plus, it has no sugar, only a natural sweetener, xylitol, which actually helps with oral health by reducing plaque formation. And that product, I'm hoping I'll be able to bring to the market very, very soon. When? In this video, we'll get a step closer. Alright, after this dramatic introduction, let me welcome you to this channel where I document the journey of building this new business. And the reason why today is a special day is because I received new samples from my supplier. Now, if you have been watching my videos lately, then you know that I already received some samples in the past, but there was a negative interaction between one of the electrolytes that we use in the product and the gum's external coating. So for this reason, at the beginning of May, we changed the formula, and within a few weeks, my supplier was already able to send new samples, for which I'm super excited, because I really believe that we actually figured out what was the issue. It was potassium that was doing the negative interaction. So we took it out, we added a different kind of electrolyte to the mix, and now things should be working. So I'm very pumped. And by the way, I want to get this across as well. The reason why I'm so excited about this project is because it definitely serves a mission in relation to energy. Plus, we also have a second product which helps with stress management. So, you know, for energy, we are also using caffeine, but we're balancing it out with L-theanine. And for relaxation, which I feel like is as much of an epidemic that obesity is. So for the relaxation, we're using L-theanine and another ingredient that I will rather not say yet because it's a unique formulation. And the reason why this project is taking so long is because of the formulation of the product. We are bringing something to the market that didn't exist yet in terms of the formulation. So for our supplier, it was also a task to you know, create the gum and do everything. Here they are. Wow. I'm super excited. Relaxation and energy. And relaxation. So they put it in 4, but it's actually 2 of the same. So these 2 are for relaxation and these 2 are for energy. Anyway, so back to the topic. Why I'm so excited about this project is because I feel like 2 of the things that I've been most passionate about in my life is sports and business. And I feel like with this project, I can combine the 2 and work on a product and bring something to the product that actually has a positive impact on people. So I can really build a mission-driven brand that touches into the areas that I'm most passionate about. So this is something that I want to do for the next 20 years if it works out, really. All right, but let's get down to the testing. So this is the relaxation, and oh wow, they changed the external part. All right, I hope that it's visible. Those are purple flakes. So it used to be yellow, but the yellow didn't really show up, so we changed it to these purple flakes. This is for relaxation. It's a passion fruit ginger taste. Ooh. I love the taste. It's so unique. Like, you don't find anything like this on the market. So in this video, I can't really do like, you know, a proper testing. It takes a few days, but I just wanted to get you this experience of opening up the products, checking them out, and doing like a first tasting basically, and just showing you the products, because it will take a few days to test everything and see the effects, if there's anything about the taste maybe that we should change or anything like that. But I'm really hoping that everything will be fine, because again, this is not the first samples that I'm receiving. This is like number 3. Yep, I like it. Let's open up the energy one. Ooh. I'll show you this as well. It's got blue flakes, and the flavor for this one is peppermint, but it's a unique mint flavor. Again, you can't really find this flavor on the market. I feel like with the electrolyte change that we've made to the product, now the taste is a little bit different than it was before, but it's still amazing. Like, again, you can't find this mint flavor on the market. It's so good. Like, we really wanted to create a product that on the flavor side of things, it's different than what you find on the market, and it's also different in terms of the ingredients, because we are combining electrolytes with nootropics, and there is nothing like this on the market. It's so good. So I really feel that innovation is on our side, and if we can get the story across in a good, compelling way, then we have really a long-term project in our hands. So yeah, the next few days will be about testing the product, and again, like on top of the effect of the product, I also want to make sure that it's aesthetically and you know, the whole product experience is good. And I feel like now with this small change to the external of the gum, like, it looks so much better. It's been literally a year today that I've started first working on this project. First, it was just about, you know, getting our foods into the industry, understanding who are the potential suppliers, if there is this product on the market already, how they are positioning themselves. And then we launched the R&D procedure this January, received the first samples, there was an issue, received the second samples, another issue, and there were really, like, you know, low moments when I was feeling like, you know, why I'm wasting my time trying to develop something new? Why don't I just do some sort of like white labeling and bring it to the market and get feedback? But this is the second business that I'm launching. The first one was also an e-commerce. It was a clothing brand in my home country, and as a second business, I wanted to, you know, take everything to another level and really bring something unique to the market. And I feel like this project will do it. So I'm super excited. And I hope that, you know, with this video, you get a good glimpse into what the project is about, what the problem is that we're trying to solve, and how the whole process is from inside, from you know, the POV perspective. In the next few days, I'll be just testing the products. I will give some new recordings on how the whole process is, and if we are able to launch the production. So stay with me. Let's go. Yo, here we are. This is day 3 of testing. I wanted to record a video here on my balcony so you get a nice little skyline of Medellin. But for Colombia, being a developing country, there's so much noise and so much construction happening outside that this turned out to be a bad idea. So we're gonna do everything here in my living room, which probably will have some better sound. So we have the relaxation gum and the energy gum. And just to give you a rundown again, we had to change one of the electrolytes, and I'll show you why. I'll show you because I saved one gum from each of our samples that we've done previously, so you get to see what happened before and what's the like external aesthetic change that we've made. So this was the first gum that I received roughly about 2 months ago, and you can see that the electrolyte has caused this like yellowish dot on the gum's coating. So the acidity is kind of destroying the gum's coating. This looked much better when I received it. I haven't touched it for 2 months, and now it's pretty much, yeah, like I wouldn't consume it. This was the gum that we received roughly a month ago. This also has some small dots, but not so much to notice it. It had potassium as well. And this is the gum that we have right now. No external issues and a lot more flakes. So aesthetically, it looks a little better. So this is the Energy. And I've been testing both products. Basically, I would say that in terms of the flavor or the lastingness of the flavor and the gum's composition, like how nice it is to actually chew it. The effect as well, I will need a little more days to test the effect, especially today. One thing you have to know out here in Medellin is that the weather got really good and the sun is out. The city is so much more beautiful, so much more lively like this, but I have no AC in this apartment. The only thing I have is a ventilator, and my sleep has been pretty bad. So today will be the day when I'll be testing the Energy gum and see how it works, because I'm not gonna take any mate. I'll only rely on the Energy gum and we'll see how it works. With the relaxation gum, I think our leading ingredients were already dialed in, so that works perfectly. And that's something that I like to take more for like a flight or some issues like that where there's stress. Here at home, working at home and just grinding, I don't really have that much stress. And it's for calming you down, not to make you sleepy. So it's not something that I would chew before going to bed. But anyways, so today will be about the Energy and Focus gum. I'm really excited because I think that this will be it. And I've been waiting for this moment to launch the production for so long that I kinda, like, I can see the first 2 steps ahead of me, but to actually finally manage the whole process of the packaging, then the photos and content production, I'm super excited about it. On this Friday, I will go back to Hungary, to Europe, so if everything turns out to be perfect and I will be able to launch the production, I will wait for the end of the production in Hungary, because that's where the packaging will take place. That's where I'm from as well, so I have a lot of contacts, so I will produce a bunch of content there, make sure that everything is dialed in, and then ship everything to the US, to a warehouse, that to a company that will do our fulfillment. So actually I feel like I do know the next few steps. It's just that I don't yet visually see it in front of myself, because I've been just working on the production, on the R&D for so long. 2 more days of testing I will give it, and then I will come back with a verdict, hopefully. Let's go. Yo, good morning. This is my final day in Medellin. So this time, because it's still early in the morning, like 7:15, I took it and I'm recording on the balcony because none of the constructions have started yet. But anyway, so a few days have passed since I did my last check-in, and since then I've been just trying to test the gums myself, giving it out to friends, giving it out to people that I know, like my barber here, and get their feedback on the taste, on the effects and everything. And honestly, I already told the supplier to prepare the technical data sheet, which is basically like a baseline of what this product should look like in terms of the ingredients and everything. It's also what we're going to use to finalize our supplement facts table. So I told them to prepare it, but I haven't yet pulled the trigger 100%. And today I'm going to fly back to Europe, to Hungary. So I feel that I'm going to pull the trigger after this weekend, because for the next few days I still want to run some stability tests, like leaving the gum out in the air, leaving it out in the sun, putting it in the microwave, just seeing how these sort of special circumstances would affect the gum. Because obviously, like, if I test it after receiving it in 3 weeks ago, God knows what will happen in a year, and I'm not sure how long the shelf life is going to be. So I just want to make sure that everything is right, and when that's done, I will launch production. It's a big thing, and I've been waiting for this moment for a long time, but I don't want to screw it up, because I feel like I've already been having to exercise patience, and if I just need to exercise it for 2 more weeks, it's not the end of the world. So, I feel like anything you do, and this is one of the biggest learnings that I ever took from this project so far, anything you do, there's always going to be a level of pain associated with the process, whether that's having to do something and do it publicly, or having to fail because of some external circumstances, or because you didn't put in the work enough, and the pain is realizing that you could have done more, or the pain of not gaining momentum because of external circumstances, because of the process that something takes. So I've went through that, and now I feel like it's less of a pain. It's more like calculated steps. So excited for traveling back and final shot of Medellin. So enjoy. See you. Yo, I'm back in Budapest, and actually from the time when I started recording this vlog, at least it's gonna be 2 days when 2 weeks will pass. So I've been back in Budapest for about a week, and there were a lot of things that I had to settle and a lot of things that I had to finalize, but here I have. This is the technical data sheet. Me signing this and sending it to my supplier will launch the production. So this is a very, very special moment. Now, based on this, I've already started finalizing our supplement facts table, getting some feedback on our label design, everything that's written on the packaging, and things really start moving finally. After a year of working on this project, finally, I can see that there is movement. I can see that, all right, in about 2.5 months, maybe 3, we will be on the market. I wanted to share this moment when I'm signing this document. And by the way, like, I've gone through it. There were some questions that I had to ask, and the supplier took a day to respond. They responded to me yesterday in the afternoon. So, you know, everybody is taking their time. It's like the big decision when you have to pull the trigger. Everybody is a little bit like, you know, thinking things through. So just writing my name. All right. There we have it for the relaxation gum. Now comes the energy and focus. All right, there I have it, guys. This moment is super, super special. Like, literally a year has passed since I first started working on this project, and so many hurdles to come through. Finding a supplier was in and of itself a pain, and then getting the formulation right, and even now there are some changes that we'll still have to make, but I'm like, the product is certainly ready, and I am very, very ready as well. So in the next few days I will actually be bouncing a lot of ideas with our packaging designer, with our graphic designer, with a few potential investors, and just really trying to set everything in motion. And the day that I'm recording this, I will probably launch this video the same day or maybe tomorrow, depends on the editing. And then I'm also going to launch the official social channels for the gum, so that I will leave in the description. And if you're based in the US or anywhere near, I highly, highly recommend and ask you to please give it a follow. I will do my best to return the favor in terms of the value that I provide and in terms of the documentation that I give for showing you what the journey looks like, really. But yeah, boys, this is the technical data sheet, and finally this sets things into motion. So I'm just gonna scan the final pages and then send it over, and then we're ready to launch. Fuck yeah. All right, scanned, and now the next and final step is sending it over. I'm not even sure why I'm showing all these nuanced details, but I just want to make it sure, and I want this information to come across. Like, this moment for me is extremely special, and I really want to enjoy it. So, you know, why not? All right, the email is sent. So with that, the production is more or less launched. I mean, I still need to get the pro forma invoice and transfer the fee and everything, but this is kind of a stage that I wanted to show for you. And now starts the real game, because from now onwards, the goal is to also put the product a little bit more out there. This journey, like this channel, has been about me documenting the process of building it, which I will keep on doing. I'm not sure if this is going to be a weekly content, but I definitely want to keep up bringing the videos while it's still in production. I feel like maybe I will do like some larger productions of a factory tour if I can do, and also the shooting day once the products are packaged and everything. By the way, the packaging as well, so that's 3 videos. Maybe that's going to be 1 major video, we will see. But yeah, now starts the real game, because from now onwards it's actually the product that I have to popularize and not my journey as a founder. So guys, thank you so much. If you watched the video this far, again, this was my best video that I ever done in terms of the way that I felt about this, because this is really the end of something and the beginning of something else. So thanks for being here with me, and I'll see you soon.